10 unique traits of people who truly enjoy being alone. What if the people who prefer solitude are not lonely at all? Today, we uncover the surprise traits of those who truly thrive alone. We live in a world that celebrates constant connection, where being busy and surrounded by others is often mistaken for success and happiness. But there are people who by choice step away from noise. They don't feel lonely when they are not alone. They feel alive. These individuals carry unique qualities that set them apart: resilience, creativity, empathy, and a sense of peace most people spend a lifetime searching for. In this video, we explore 10 surprising traits of people who truly enjoy being alone. Whether you are an introvert who value quiet time or simply curious about the psychology of solitude, you will discover that these qualities may be far more powerful than you ever imagined. So sit back, relax, and let's journey into the inner world of those who thrive when it is just them and their own thoughts. Trait 1. They are deep thinkers. The first trait of people who enjoy being alone is depth. When they step away from distraction, their mind has the freedom to wander, explore, and connect ideas in a way that constant noise never allows. They think not only about the world around them, but also about who they are and who they want to become. Many of history's greatest thinkers, from philosophers to scientists, cherish solitude. It wasn't isolation, it was incubation. Story elements. Imagine a writer sitting at a cabin desk, snow falling outside, hours pass in silence. For many, that will feel unbearable, but for them, it is heaven. Ideas flow, and clarity emerges in a way impossible in a crowded cave or bruising office. Deep thinkers understand that solitude is not the absence of people, it is presence of thought, and they treat that presence as sacred. 3.2. They value authenticity of popularity. When someone enjoys being alone, they are not desperate for social validation. They don't need a crowd to confirm their worth. Instead, they seek authenticity, really connection over shallow attention. They understand that popularity can be fleeting, but authenticity is grounding. Story element. Think of a person who leave parties early, not because they are antisocial, but because small talk exhausts them. They will rather spend the evening with one mindful friend or even with themselves, reflecting that choice is not weakness, it's strength. Trait 3. They are self-aware. Solitude acts like a mirror. Those who enjoy their own company use alone time to look inward. They know their strengths, they admit their flaws, and they don't run from their own thoughts. This kind of self-awareness makes them more grounded in relationship, careers, and life choice. Trait 4. They are emotionally independent. Another unique trait is emotionally independence. People who enjoy being alone don't rely on constant external validation to feel whole. This doesn't mean they reject love or friendship. It means they don't need them to survive emotionally. Their sense of peace comes from within, not from like, comment, or approval. Trait 5. They are observant and mindful. Solitude sharpens the sense. When you are not distracted by chatter, you notice the small details others overlook. The sound of rain, the texture of leaf, the subtleties in people's expressions. Those who enjoy being alone are often deeply mindful. They live in the moment, absorbing life as it is rather than rushing through it. Story element. Picture someone sitting at a cave alone, not scrolling through their phone, or simply watching. They notice the laughter between friends and the next table, the way sunlight falls on the floor, the quiet rhyme of life unfolding. That is not boredom, it is awareness. Trait 6. They are highly creative. Creative minds need silence like flower need sunlight. A long time creates space for imagination to breathe. Writer, artists, inventors all have drawn from solitude to produce their greatest works. People who enjoy being alone often tap into creativity that others never discover simply because they give themselves the time to listen to their inner voice. Trait 7. They are comfortable with silence. In a world addicted to noise, silence feels awkward for most. But for those who enjoy solitude, silence is not uncomfortable, it is comforting. They don't feel the need to fill every pause with words. They allow space for thought, reflection, and presence. Trait 8. They are resilient. Spending time alone builds resilience. When you face challenges without always leaning on others, you develop problem-solving skill, inner strength, and emotionally durability. Those who enjoy being alone are often more adaptable in tough times because solitude has already taught them to stand strong on their own. Trait 9. They are selective with relationships. People who enjoy solitude don't crave quantity in relationship. They crave quality. There is no afraid of being alone, so they don't settle for toxic friendships or shallow connection. This means they are choosing relationships romantic or platonic, deep intentionally, and lasting. Trait 10. Define freedom in solitude. Finally, those who enjoy being alone see solitude as freedom. Freedom from performance, freedom from judgment, freedom to simply be themselves without compromise. They don't fear missing out, they embrace finding themselves. And that, perhaps, is the most unique trait of life. So, what have we learned? The 10 unique traits of people who truly enjoy being alone are not sign of weakness or loneliness. They're sign of strength, creativity, and deep awareness. They remind us that solitude is not something to avoid, it's something to explore. Maybe you see some of these traits in yourself. Maybe you long for them. If there is one lesson to take away, it is this: spending time alone is not about pushing the world away. It is about drawing closer to who you really are. In a society that constantly tells us to connect, to post, to share, and to perform, there's profound courage in stepping back and saying, I am enough, even in silence. So the next time you find yourself alone, don't rush to fill the space with noise. Sit with it, breathe it in, and maybe you will discover that you too carry this unique trait within you. Thank you.